Holy chips, boys and squirrels. What is the deal with Mother Nature in 2024? And why the hell is she so pissed? How the hell are you today? The only non-raging spillway left in eastern Nebraska. I had to drive an hour and a half south to find some water that's somewhat manageable and not 25 feet high. Luckily for us, this spot's pretty sick. And also has some pretty damn big fish. And snakes everywhere. What is going on, you dirty old slash floods? It is me, and like I said, I'm at the only place that's not flooded, but like Omaha, Wahoo, Fremont, which doesn't make any sense to people that aren't from Nebraska, those places are just way up. Wahoo's like was underwater, or part of it was. My stepmom lives in Wahoo. Luckily her house is up on a little hill, so she didn't get affected, but prayers to all of those that are affected. I basically was limited to pond fishing or driving an hour and a half south to here to fish this spot. And in my opinion, if it ain't flowing, I ain't going. So I chose the spillway over a stagnant pond. But yeah, I think in the long run, the high water should be a good thing. It'll move fish around, but right now it's just, I tried it, all right? I spent a couple days trying it and I caught one fish in 2 days. So we're doing this, even though we did this pretty recently. We got live bait, we got lures, we got worms, and yeah, climb on down there, wade through the water, see if we can't catch old big one, old grande guy, or even just some small ones, stuff things. But there's this first little pool here that somebody's fishing, and I usually skip over that one anyway, just because it's the easiest to access. You can fish it up off that wall. I've got big fish there though, 16-pound channel. I've actually got two 16-pound channels here. One of them here, one downriver. And the one downriver I passed off to a kid who remembers that video. I think I made that kid's day. Last time I was here, I was recovering from poison ivy. And I do believe that is more poison ivy, so we're gonna try to avoid that. But this time my poison ivy is gone, so I'm not too worried about wading through the water. I was probably worrying too much, but you know, I had like poison ivy blisters and I didn't really wanna wade through some shit ass water, have one of them pop and then spread it all over. Is that an irrational fear, an irrational thought, or is that a real thing? Alrighty, I got live bait, but I'm gonna throw lures and stuff around to start so the catfish poles aren't in the way, because I'd rather catch them on a lure if I can. And I've also never caught a fish on live bait here, so start with the baby whale and then try a square bill, see what we can't get figured out. Hopefully something. Holy shit, look at that turtle. I do not want to catch you. Do not bite my bluegills when I throw it out. You guys see that thing? This thing's a monster. Holy shit. Go away. That thing is gigantic. Not only is this place like badass looking, there's also a lot of fish, and there's even more snakes and turtles. It's like a weird little waterfall zoo. That was a big boy though. Oh my God, what was that? I just got a little peck on the baby quail. Did not feel like a flathead, but was something. Was something. Got something. Got something. Got something. Oh man, it was also stuck on something. Come on, please don't be a carp again. I kind of feel some teeth though. But I suppose that could also be scales. If it's a gar, it's a monster. I don't think it's a flathead. And realistically, I just ran into another naturalized carp. I hope not though. Holy shit, that's a fucking monster carp. You guys see that thing? That might be my new PB. That thing's a giant. There really is like giant fish of a lot of species that I keep seeing. I'm just not getting bites. The gar keep ripping off the tail. No flathead opportunities yet. Reeled in a couple scales here and there and no bites on the live bait. Turtles everywhere, snakes everywhere. And this carp might have ate the baby whale, and if it did, I think it's my biggest ever. In Nebraska anyway. Got that one in South Dakota. Oh my gosh, he like swallowed it. It just popped out of his mouth. That's actually kind of badass. That's kind of badass. That is an old gnarly carp bud on the baby whale. And before he thrashed his head that time, it was down in there. I mean, how big is that? That's gotta be like a 12-pounder. I don't know. I was contemplating getting my big camera, but even though it's hooked in the mouth on a baby whale, it's still just a carp. We'll just get him in this pool and try to hold him on the GoPro and call it a catch. No need for fancy theatrics. Legitimately inside the lip. Inside. Luckily it was hooked well, because I guess the hook's not bending. The hook's holding up. He's like real heavy, and he's probably a she. Not like super sick, but kind of sick. Sick spot. Baby whale. Carp in the mouth. That one has to be like a spawning lady. That thing was dense. And it also had like bug eyes. Alright, not too crazy, but hey. Flood conditions everywhere else. Making the most of what we got, because I finally started looking at the river levels on the old Google before driving 2 hours like a dumbass. And yeah, something. Oh my God, I got one. That one hit it. I got one. And it feels absolutely monstrous. And I don't know what there is for snags over here, but I might be in trouble. Giant on the baby whale. Just switched pools, and it happened really fast. I'm a little worried about my hook still, and my line and everything. Like, this is a monster. Absolute monster. Feels like I hooked the bottom of the river, boys and girls. Bottom of the river. We'll be lucky to get this in. Please, baby Jesus, let everything work out in my favor, not the flatheads. Come on. Come on. Absolutely hammered it. Hammered it. I'm so nervous. Turn your head, bud. I don't know if they can go up under the waterfall over here or not, but I'd assume so. I would assume so. Absolute dead weight. I'm not sure if the current pushing him away from the wall might actually be helping me. I don't know. You know, I'm pulling on him and he's trying to go that way. Maybe the current doesn't affect fish as much as you think. But this is a monster. Absolute fucking monster. Oh, he's grinding. He's grinding on something. He's in something. He's in something. He's in something. He's out of something. He's out of something. No, he's back in something. I don't know what he's doing. But I had him out of it too. Damn it. I'm not even shitting you. That seemed like it was like 30. God dang it. I even like beefed up my stuff, you know? Like what else am I supposed to throw a swim bait on? I got 25-pound fluoro, 20-pound braid. I was horsing him a little bit too much, but I wanted to get him over whatever he was on. And I did. It was like the second he came off of whatever he was on, he broke off. He was almost at the surface. God, that sucks. Well, the rest of my leader feels all right. Kind of a little kinky, but I brought a square bill over, so I guess we'll try that for a little bit. But that was painful, boys and girls. This place is awesome looking. It's got some giant fish that you can hook on lures. But this year, I've just been losing every battle. Well, at least carp exist. At least carp exist. Got something. Got something. I don't know what, but I got something. Already lost the big whales, so switched to the old purple pulsar for old time's sake. And I'm leaving my drag kind of loose this time, no matter what. I didn't feel a bite though. Stuck in something. God, this has to be like the snaggiest spillway in the world. I'm just kidding, but it is very snaggy. Whatever it is came out. It might be a flatty in the mouth. I just didn't feel it bite, I don't know. I flipped it up into one of the holes, and next thing I knew I had something. If it's a flathead, it's smaller. I think it is a flathead. Oh, I ran into him. Damn it. Sorry, buddy. We get to see one though, at his expense. See, like, I think that was the second or third really big one that I've hooked on a lure here, and I've caught none of them. I think the biggest I've landed on a lure here is like 15 or so. Sorry, buddy. Look how fat you are. And dark. Cool. Pretty. He's not hurt or nothing, not bleeding. Definitely didn't eat it, but definitely was up like way in there. And if he's up way in there, he's definitely wanting to eat. He just didn't eat this. I think I gotta get the catfish pulled. Before I leave, I'm definitely trying this pool with the live bait. Got something. Got something. Got something. I don't know what, but I got something. Oh no, hell yeah. Holy f, it's giant. Oh shit. Oh, are we gonna catch something in the mouth? I can't fully count the carp because I probably just happened to hook him in the mouth, but this dude definitely hit it and I'm definitely scared. I am definitely scared. Look at his terrifying little face. It's like a trailer park muskie, boys and girls. Right from the trailer park. They are cool though. I despise short nose. By far my least favorite fish. Everybody hates on carp and stuff, but my fish that I dislike the most is short nose gar. I like long nose though. Look at him, he's moonwalking. Moonwalking all the way back to the trailer park. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. There is some gar in here that are a hell of a lot bigger than that, but he's decent. He is decent. And I've been at this for 5 hours and I got a couple bites. And what I failed to mention was I was here yesterday for like 6 or 7 hours and I caught nothing. I didn't even hook a fish. All I caught was a turtle. So today went much better. Tons of snagged carp. Got this gar. I was happy to even get a shot at that flathead. And yeah. Try to get this guy unhooked. He's unhooked. Now I'm gonna try to grab him because it always ends kind of funny. All right, Floppy McGee. I gotta touch you. You're my only fish today. Absolute prehistoric dinosaur. Prehistoric long-nosed gar dinosaur. Not the best release, but I could feel him tensing up with his weird little body. And I was kind of scared. But yeah, I gotta give it up. I gotta head home. We're taking 9-year-old Katie to dinner for her last day of 3rd grade. So I gotta get home and get cleaned up, and I'm happy that I caught a fish because I was supposed to leave like 10 minutes ago. But that's okay. If you like this video, holy f, that's a giant spider. Dude, I'm not kidding. The wildlife here is wild. But anyway, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Yeah, check out the stash sticks, check out the merch for a chance to win a stash stick. And other than that, what else is there to cover? Oh yeah, road to 169,000 subscribers. We're getting real close, boys and girls. Real close. So yeah, keep up the good work with that. And if you're new here, subscribe. We usually actually land the flathead on the lures when they bite, but this year it's kind of sucked. But I'm gonna keep trying. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your summer with your kiddos. Try to get some work done in between, and see you next time. And stuff. I got one. I got one. I got one. I ended the video already to get home, but I got one. I got one on live bait. I don't think I've ever done it. I got one. He absolutely swallowed the bejesus out of it. But I got one. I just picked it up and yeah, I got one. Come here, bud. Come here. Let me try to get that hook out of you. Look at that. Oh no, bud, you can keep the meal. Keep the meal. Similar to bass fish, you can back the hook out the gills, but he had that sunny way down. Way down. And now he doesn't have hardware in his face. Alright, whoever stuck around, thanks again for watching. And stuff.